Nobody thought she actually had to pee. I mean, he ended up having to change his scrubs.
Well, I gotta tell you all, I'm just so excited to be joining this interview process. I'm eager to see how this all goes. I know that we're trying to get our holistic interview together, and it might be nice to talk through like what we're looking for in residents. Do you have any ideas to start us off?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's so important that we have a good idea of what we're really looking for.
Wait, I think I should address this first, as the queen. And honestly, as the person right next to the goddess, we want to keep Ellen happy too, right? Mm-hmm. And Ellen loves Star Trek, and she is really gonna miss having someone named after a Star Trek character right by her. She's gonna miss Captain Dr. Kirk. And so maybe we need to find a Captain Picard or a Dr. Spock and boldly want to go where no one else has been before. I mean, bonus if it's like in a van or an RV and they have their own hashtag. That would be great. That would make me and Ellen very happy.
Yeah, names are very important. So I think one of the biggest and most important factors for me is an excessively long name for a resident. Like that guy we had last year, the Dr. von Recklinghausen, the 27,000 million. It was really cool, and it was so fun to hear the operator try to actually call his name overhead quickly during a code. Amazing.
That's a really great observation. And the other thing I think would be helpful is looking for residents with dedication. Dedicated to seeing patients, especially my patients, 24/7, 365, and hey, all of our patients, all the time. That dedication is really important.
Absolutely, Shakara. And that dedication needs to carry over to the clinic as well. Oh, wait, it's time for the 10 o'clock crown change. So. As I was saying, does it look right?
Better, it's better,
okay,
thank you.
Thanks. As I was saying, in the clinic, they need to call our patients back for us, they need to refill their prescriptions, and need to take care of everything for us when we're traveling abroad, and especially take care of everything on the inboxes. Number one.
Dr. Babb, I 100% agree with you. I think that we need someone who is an epic IT master, someone who will maybe even follow us around and help us learn this Epic. I mean, Epic does more than we know, well, more than I know anyway, and having somebody who could help us, all day, every day, maybe, we could fill the time and chat about our kids, and, if he was wearing a brightly colored Hawaiian shirt every day, that would be helpful too. Come to think of it, I think we could use somebody like that on our faculty.
Absolutely.
Great idea.
And I really feel like the ACG and me is pushing resident wellness, and those colorful Hawaiian shirts just really add a whole new dimension of wellness and overall well-being, as does colorful hair. I really love the blue and aquas, and I think it's very important a resident has very colorful hair, maybe even uses some colorful language routinely during rounds and speaking with patients, talking to consults. It's very important, If they could possibly be a strong advocate for LR, it would make things even more memorable and incredible for all of us.
That's a really good point you made, Kristen, the advocacy part as well. And leadership. I think we need someone to be a leader and, maybe take on the chief role and hopefully have a job that they would talk about all day and show us pictures.
All the time. Yeah.
All the pictures. That's super important.
Talk about the dog bar, the dog park.
Did you know the dog had pink eye last week?
No.
Yeah.
Poor dog.
Absolutely. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Well, I missed it because I was seeing my patients in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the dog, some of those residents have weird obsessions. I mean, we had a resident this year that was just obsessed with the rotation of the earth. Like it doesn't happen every day. It's like the sun comes up and you have to take a picture of it every day and share it on Instaface or, every day.
Right. Yeah,
But,
I think
it's that dedication that's important.
Absolutely, and someone like that probably is a good multitasker. I think the multitasking is key. With a lot of high energy, and perhaps with the InstaFace showing some gymnastics skills and tumbling, all of that I think would be wonderful as well.
I think it's good too when they talk really, really fast while doing all
Really
of that.
Mhm.
Really fast.
Oh, talking about all that energy, it makes me miss my kids when they were little. And my kids are older now, and I miss having that energy around me. And it'd be great if there was a resident that just needed attention all the time. I'd have my door closed, trying to get work done, and they're, Dr. Back, Dr. Back. I know you're not, my preceptor, and I need to tell you what happened last night. And I invite them in, and they climb on my furniture, and they might even break it. That's okay. It's okay if they break my furniture. And then as they get older, and they're going out, and maybe my drunk texts me from the bar, and that's okay. It makes me feel like a cool mom, and so that'd be great. And having a resident like that would just warm my heart.
Yeah. Wow. That was a lot. Pretty weird. That was pretty weird. I'm a little bit concerned about you all. We should probably schedule some time to talk. Would it be better individually or as a group?
I think that we talked about a lot of specifics, and I think we need to make sure that we think about like the general things that we're looking for in residents as a whole. And I think it's really important that we look for residents that are going to be good team players, that are going to work well in our culture, good muskoxes. That's really, really important. The class of 23, they did a good job, looking out for each other. We've got to focus on the muskox. And if they like Christmas, if they like baking, cats, we talked about the dogs, we need the cats, that would be really good too. Really good.
Got an idea for next year though, guys. We need someone that identifies as an adult Yoda, y'all.
Oh my!
No worries. Of more general things that we need in the residents. Our culture is important, and it's really, really. Kristen, I'm sorry.
The petting of the musk.
I know, the petting.
No, it's
Okay.